is Jay Buchanan. I am in the PhD program in art history and archaeology at WashU with a focus on contemporary art, modern and contemporary art, but global contemporary specifically. Before that, I had a performance studies and theater practice background, so I bring that to bear in all of the arts projects that I do, although I primarily do work with objects now. The Moving Stories project is a programmatic initiative with grant support from the Incubator for Transdisciplinary Futures, which is an organization at WashU that is expressly supporting projects that bring together scholars from several different fields. So Moving Stories is organized around the sort of hub of migration studies and has members from Romance, Languages, and Literatures, comparative literature, art history, artistic practice, sociology, and some computer science developer folks have also been involved on the story collection app side. So it's a really sprawling collaborative process, and we're also working in direct organizational partnership with the Luminary. So they've made a ton of contributions through labor and kind of curatorial and facilities insight the entire time. As the title sort of suggests, Moving Stories in the Making, an exhibition of migration narratives, centers storytelling and narrative processes around experiences of global migration. So we've got 8 different artists collaborating on 7 different works in the show. We have equal representation of St. Louis and non-St. Louis-based artists. These are experiences of migration sort of reflected in the work that deal with a number of different cultural contexts as well as different personal experiences. So everything from queerness in global migration to migration that is forced by climate change are sort of addressed here, but so too are more metaphorical processes of transformation, as well as border conflict and geopolitical concerns that feel perhaps closer to home when we talk about migration with a capital M. Something to do with, the storytelling as a self-conscious act and as a creative process is central to all of the work, despite the differences and where they're kind of coming from. There are also a lot of really strong, sort of assertive, community-forward arts practices, social engagements in the show. One is a collective monument for which we collected vessels from throughout the St. Louis community. The photographs that you see is sort of on the far wall in the back by Rafael Soldi. Those are photographs that were taken after in-depth sort of meditative conversations with queer Central American migrants. So it does really feel like a kind of intentional relationship with the participant grounds each of the works. The Luminary is open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 6, and the show will be open through March 30th of this year. So folks have, about 8 weeks to get out there and see it if they can.